What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Facebook with the ticker symbol FB. Remember that if you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Before we begin, please take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate all those who already subscribed and liked my videos. Just a reminder that this video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So the reason I'm doing Facebook is because I put a poll out 2 days ago and the overwhelming majority chose and voted for Facebook, so that's why I'm doing it. So the last time I looked at Facebook was last week on December 16th, and it was right here. As you can see, I thought that we would travel lower, but it looks like price action found some type of support at the midline of this range, and it bounced up, and now we're just working sideways. You can see that the price action was at the upper side of this range. Normally prices work to the lower side, but it got hung up at the midline, which is this dashed line. And now most of these price bars have been just going sideways for a few weeks, so it's really boring price action. It's just up down in a small area. However, maybe this time we will break out of the range just because we cannot go to the lower side, so they could be telling me that maybe the price action is back to being bullish. If we were to break outside of this range, where can we go? I would have to do a measured move. So if this would be the first leg up, and if I drag it lower or move it over to the bottom of the correction, and looks like if we were to start that second leg up, we could potentially hit the 365 level and fill in these gaps that the price action created. If I zoom out a little bit more on the chart, I'm still bullish in the long term because of a spike in channel that was previously in play. You can see that was the spike, and this is the channel that was working higher, and we recently had the first break outside of it. So normally prices go up to retest the highs or make a new one, so I'm still bullish, especially since this downtrend is played out and we're just consolidating, looking for some type of support, and is waiting for the price to stabilize and find a strong support level to continue higher. But if we do push up from here, we could find resistance at the 343 level and continue lower. But as of right now, it's possible that we could break outside this range just because we didn't come to the lower side of the range. So we have to wait to see how next week plays out. You could see that the prices was working lower. It made a low, prices went up, came back to around the same low. So this is a double bottom reversal pattern, and we could potentially be making that second leg up. So that's pretty much everything I have on the daily chart. You can see that if I zoom out, we had a spike in channel working higher. Prices could not reach the upper side of the channel. We sold off. We had a breakout side of the channel and a move to a new low. Price action came back to retest the lows again, and now we are just moving sideways inside of the range. You can see that for about 2 weeks we've just been moving sideways, waiting for some type of breakout, and it's possible that next week we might see it. We could get that second leg up if we don't find resistance at the highs of the range. But other than that, that's all I have on the daily chart. Let's go and wrap this up on the weekly chart. So here's a weekly chart of Facebook. You can see that I'm bullish just because there's a possible measured move that could be hit. You can see that would be the first leg working higher. And if I just drag this over, you can see that my target for Facebook is at the 410 level. And I believe price action will reach it sooner than later. It's just gonna do it on its own, meaning it would do it how it wants to. You can see that maybe we could just move sideways eventually to reach the move, or we could just start moving up from here. I don't know how it's gonna do it, but you'll be surprised that it will get there. You can see that this week is looking bullish, and The only thing I don't like about it is that we are still below the EMA. Maybe next week we will get a push up higher. Maybe something like this. Let me get the drawing tool ready. It's not. Maybe we can get some type of push up like this. We already had the pullback, and now we can get that second push up, another pullback to test the EMA on the opposite side to find some type of support, and then continue higher to the measured move to make a new high of the uptrend. So that's what could play out, and I'm gonna stick with that until something else changes. But other than that, I'm still bullish. This week was bullish. It just wasn't that great. It would have been better if we closed above the EMA and found some type of support above it, but this doesn't mean that we will continue lower. But it's looking better for the bulls just because this week was pretty good, and it's potentially possible that we could make that second leg up to fill in these gaps and then continue higher to the measured move. So that's what I see for Facebook. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below and where you think prices are headed. But I'm sticking with this price target. It still looks attainable, and we'll go from there. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised at what you can learn. Also, share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.